I'm Tim, and welcome to Watch You Want. Thanks for logging on. Today, I have a special Panerai Radiomir, but this one really speaks for itself. And there you have it, straight from the mouth of the Panerai Radiomir GMT Alarm. This is the Panerai PAM 238. This is a very unique watch, having been built only for one model year in 2006, 42 millimeters in pink gold with an alarm and a GMT second time zone. This is something of a singular model in the Panerai catalog because it breaks so many rules. First and foremost, any complicated Panerai is going to be a little bit of an unexpected wrinkle, but one with an alarm with a Girard-Perregaux pedigree, that's really something else. First and foremost, this watch also doesn't have the typical Panerai bulk. This is a svelte reference at 42 millimeters, fairly flat, with a highly compound contoured case. You can see just how closely this sticks to my 6 1/3 inch, 16 centimeter wrist. For a large pink gold watch, it wears with incredible discretion and elegance. This is one of the few Panerai watches I would say is distinctly a dress reference. Sporty, yes. Water resistant, yes. This watch can still take, a little bit of a active lifestyle pounding in the sense that it's 100-meter water resistant. But the bottom line is that automatic winding, also very convenient, with an alarm reminder and a second time zone. There's a versatility here that goes far beyond the sports watch norm. And when you combine its ability to pair with a suit and tie, this is a Panerai that's definitely a breed apart. Now, the Radiomir GMT Alarm PAM 238 is part of a small class of Panerai watches, almost all of them featuring the Girard-Perregaux caliber 59, based on the Adolf Schild 5008 movement from the 1970s. This is an exceptional piece because it's part of that small fraternity of Panerai watches that speak with their own voice, and because it's so unusual, this one has its own set of duds. Now, first and foremost, you can see that pink gold case. It's deep, it's lustrous, it's completely polished, it's also highly contoured. From any angle, it almost reads like a vintage nautical fixture. It's got a romantic luster about it, and again, the word is elegance. You take a look at the dial, and you can see that it has a dished chapter ring that leads down into a train track sector rehaut around the minute track, and you have that sector. Inboard of it, you have applied luminescence. Now, this is not the classic Panerai sandwich dial in the sense that it's not a stencil on top of a loomed disc. This has a little bit of texture. This actually rises slightly above, and then you have that dished rehaut, giving this a distinct depth to it that ends in the date disc, and the GMT 24-hour disc at 6 o'clock climbs back up and outward to this gorgeous polished rose gold bezel with matching rose gold hour, minute, seconds, and alarm indicator hand to match. Moving outwards, you have the classic Radiomir wire-style lugs, which, because they are so slight, pairs perfectly with the smaller 42mm Radiomir case, flowing seamlessly into this gorgeous alligator brown strap. It's a little bit of a reddish brown. I would say it's got a little bit of rust red in it, and then of course there's that tight contrasting hand stitch. It also has square shoulders for a sheer break. Again, the word is elegance, and that cut really imparts it. On the wrist, as I was stating, it's quite flat. Now, the impressive thing about this watch is, as one of only 200 made, it's likely that, despite the fact that Panerai is now a large market luxury manufacturer, you're probably never going to see another one of these. So in addition to being part of a small catalog of Panerai alarm watches, it's an incredibly unique member of that exclusive group. Now, Girard-Perregaux does all the modifications to the A-Schild base movement. GP is really a brand on the rise these days, having been awarded the Aiguille d'Or at the 2013 Grand Prix of Horology. The bottom line is that their stock is about as high as Jaeger-LeCoultre right now in the eyes of pure connoisseurs, those who are strictly in it for the watchmaking, not the hype. To have a GP pedigree and a Panerai watch with the sports watch versatility and the compound complications of the date, the GMT independent second time zone, and the alarm, with the elegance to pair with formal attire, not customary for a Panerai, this is an outstanding alternative Panerai. It's the one for the guy who isn't necessarily into the Panerai image. If you want to complete your Panerai collection and you've got all the canonical models, this might be the one to go for. By the same token, If you are that guy who typically collects Girard-Perregaux, Blancpain, Jaeger-LeCoultre, maybe you've got a Patek in the collection, and you admire the Panerai history, but you're not necessarily an extrovert in the sense that the rest of your collection includes Hublot, includes oversized Audemars Piguet, 1950 Panerai Luminor cases. This could be the one. This could be the one that sings to you. This could be the one that makes you Paneristy. Check out this Panerai Radiomir GMT Alarm, incredibly versatile, Elegance from its classical pin buckle to its contrasting dial featuring rose gold hands, a deep dark black background, a dished Rayhaut, gorgeous compound polished bezel and case. Everything about this watch is formality, but at the same time, being Panerai, it's got just enough sports to it to pull off that je ne sais quoi, that charm that attracts the Paneristi to the brand, that's made it a legend, that's made it a little bit offbeat, even as the manufacturer's gone mainstream. It's really the best of many worlds, not just two. I would say two or more. Check it out with all factory accessories on our website, Watch You Want. And if you're looking for a Panerai that's just a little bit fine with a pedigree to match, I have a feeling that this Radiomir GMT Alarm just may be the watch you want.